Hey guys, so this past Sunday, I went to Six Flags Over Texas, and I filmed all the videos to make a YouTube vlog. This is my first ever time I've attempted to make a vlog, so I did forget the intro while walking in there, but however, I still have all the footage of the rides and the vlog from inside the park, so I'm going to be showing it to y'all today. Enjoy. Mr. Freeze will be my first ride of the day. I can see it's already going. It's just perfect. Mr. Freeze doesn't have a line. I may do this more than once, both forwards and reverse. Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast was such an awesome ride in the very back row. I did in the very back row like always. It's such an awesome ride. I'm going to try the forward side, even though I know the forward side is not as good as the reverse side. I'm still going to do it because it has no weight right now. But this may be the last time I do Freeze before I head to Texas Giant, I believe, or Texas Giant or some ride it's over, because I see people that are starting to get in the queue for Mr. Freeze. But I'm going to go do forwards next. So, okay, we'll see how forwards is. I doubt it's going to compare to reverse in any way. Okay, I just got a Freeze Forwards. Freeze Forwards is nowhere near as good as reverse, especially in that very back seat of reverse. But however, Freeze Forwards is still a really good ride. I mean, it still has an incredible top hat and amazing spike, but it was less intense, and I did the very back row forwards, and do the front when you do forwards if you like forwards, because front has to set the speed in the launch and you go highest up the spike. So if you ever do forwards, do the front. But I still recommend reverse is in the very back seat better than forwards. Forwards, I may actually prefer New Texas Giant Freeze Forwards. Texas Giant is still delayed, so I'm going to go ahead and do the Riddler. I'm excited to do this. I haven't done this in a while. Riddler was good. Haven't ridden that in a while, but it gave me a chill. It gives me chills every time. I like it when it gives me the chills. Like, a feeling in my stomach. Let's see, it gave some floater airtime. I remember getting more floater airtime in that thing before, but it still gave some today. Anyways, I have a ride that's right near me that I'm gonna ride right now. I'll turn the camera around and show y'all. Right there, Joker is the ride I'm riding next. Say it with me. Why so serious? Hello. It's just a joke I have to make. It's been a while since I've ridden this, but it is really nice to get back on this today. Last time I rode this was on March 16th when I had to buy the Flash Pass. I'm excited to get back on it. Why so serious? Hoping we get some good flipping today. I've seen the cars flip a lot. Hopefully we get good flipping. Okay, I just got the Joker. That's definitely one of the better rides I've ever had on it, honestly. It flipped more than it normally does, especially it back flips a lot more. And I mean, it did front flips too, but it did back flips. And yeah, it's a pretty good experience. But however, I've had a crazier experience when the cars flipped on the Raven turns. Whenever that happens, you are really in for a treat. Anyways, here's the ride behind me. There it is, there's the Joker. I didn't really realize they had a gift shop, but I guess they do. Here's what they have. This looks good. Although I am not planning on buying anything. This is the first time I've ever discovered they have a gift shop. Yeah, I've been going here I can't believe I haven't discovered it, but I did today. Anyways, we'll see what ride I go to next. I think I'm probably gonna either go to Aquaman next, Batman, or New Texas Giant, if New Texas Giant's even open yet. There goes Mr. Freeze. Okay, here are the rides that are open. Oh, Aquaman's open.
I want to do Runaway.
Runaway Mine Train's open. Runaway Mountain's open. Shockwave's open. Battle for Metropolis is delayed. Superman is open. I could do Superman if I wanted. I've already done Joker, Mr. Freeze. Giant's open. Titan's open. Pandemonium's delayed. I may do Pandemonium later if it opens and I have a long line. So the other ride's showing to have a wait. Dude, that's good news. There's Aquaman, which I may ride next. But meanwhile, Pandemonium's vehicle is stuck. Ugh. This is like the third or fourth time at least where I've seen this happen to Pandemonium. I'll zoom in closer so you can see it. This is like at least the third or fourth time I've seen this happen. I'm really not happy about it. Okay, there goes Aquaman. Aquaman Power Wave will be my next ride of the day. It just can't get long in line there, so I'm going ahead and ride this now. There it is. Walking for the queue. There we go. It's gonna be a fun ride. Good ride. It had good ejector airtime on the speed hill going backwards. Of course, had the good launch when you go backwards. The third one is probably the best. The spikes are good. They're good floaty spikes, especially the one right before the splash because of the hump that's on the top of it. I mean, speaking of Aquaman, there's Aquaman behind me. But next, I'm probably gonna aim for stuff like Runaway Mountain, Texas Giant, Titan. That's in the general direction where I'm headed now. See y'all. My next ride will be Runaway Mountain. I'm looking forward to this one. Runaway Mountain is a fun one. Anyways, let's hop in the queue. Here it is. We are entering the cave. Sometimes that water's filled, other times it's not. And today it looks like it's not filled. Okay, I've got the back row this time of Runaway Mountain. I did the Runaway Mountain coaster in the very back seat. It was a fun one. It doesn't compare to Space Mountain whatsoever. Space Mountain is like top, my fourth favorite coaster. But Runaway Mountain is such a fun ride, and it's pretty aggressive. It's in the dark. I like how it's in the dark. The darkness enhances the ride, of course. Some of the drops have some good pull in the back. The front has some airtime pop, so I guess try both though. But the back does have airtime on the devilishly twisted drop, and I love that devilishly twisted drop. I nicknamed it that. Yeah, I kind of like that nickname. Anyways, it was good. There it is, the new Texas Giant, which also happens to be what I'm going to next. Okay, here we go. We're about to go into the queue. Looks like it does have kind of a line, but it's not a horribly long line. We'll see how long it is. Oh, I see the drop. Okay, it's about to drop. There it goes. We just got off of New Texas Giant. It was an awesome ride. It was awesome. Great first drop. Great ejector air time, especially in the first half. Second half was running faster than normal today, once again. Second half has been running fast recently. That's the good news. And there it goes. Yeah. And on YouTube. Next, we're riding the Titan. I'm excited for this one. We are doing the very back row of Titan. It's gonna be fun. Titan was a fun ride. I did the very back row, and I got okay floater up this time. I've gotten better floater before. I was a little more stapled than normal, but I wasn't really stapled. I just did not get as much floater today as I did on some other rides. That one hill gave the float air time like it usually does. Helixes, oh my god, they're so intense. Like my hands get smushed. I have them up and they just get smushed down into lap bars. It's so intense. I really like this ride. I don't know, I love it. I really like it though. I mean, it does have flaws. The flaws just still stand out. It doesn't have the airtime like I wished it did, and it also has some filler track. Okay, we are back at Titan, and this time we're going to do the very front row, because I cannot skip out on the Sense of Speed. Sense of Speed on this ride is phenomenal. There goes the Texas Giant. Okay, we got the blue train this time. Last time I remember the blue train we were really slow, but hopefully that's not the case this time. I just did Titan in the front row. Front row is better than the back row, definitely. Sense of Speed is incredible up front. The wind was so loud. It was like a loud sense of speed because of how fast it was going. It has a sense of speed that is honestly better than probably all but a dozen or so coasters in the world. But I haven't been on it, but it's like only a dozen so coasters are faster. But it also a good float on that one hill. Wasn't running as fast as the orange train on that one visit, but it was still running really fast in the blue train. Just as the speed is what made this ride so good in the front. There's the first drop of New Texas Giant. That is looking so good. But next, I'm going to head towards probably your Shockwave, Batman, Superman. What's that? I've already done this one. Pandemonium looks like it's about to open. I'm going to wait here and see if I can get a ride on it.
Not this shit again.
We're going to see if we can get a ride on Pandemonium. I was testing. This ride is kind of frustrating me for long. It's not a huge priority. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna go find something else to do. It's not on my priority list. I just thought it might open in a few minutes, but no, it's taking way too long. So I'm gonna go find something else to do. Batman will be our next coaster. I am really excited for this one. I haven't ridden Batman yet. Batman and Shocker are complete. The last two major ones I need to complete. So we're gonna go ahead and do them. Never mind, Batman's wait is too long, so we're gonna ride Mr. Freeze again before I go to ride Shockwave. Okay, we are doing reverse. We're gonna do Mr. Freeze reverse.
There you go. Got it all there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, there.
Freeze reverse was such a good coaster, just like the first time today. It was so much fun. One of the most intense coasters on the planet. Come out here to 6 Flags Over Texas just so you can ride Mr. Freeze. Well, also for other stuff too, but so you can ride Mr. Freeze. Everything I've said before applies to this again. It's such an incredible coaster. My second favorite coaster, honestly. Okay, our next coaster will be Judge Roy's Scream. Batman's a long way out. We have like 20 to 30 more minutes here, so we're gonna do Judge Roy's Scream, and then we'll see if we can get on Shockwave after it. Alright, let's go to Judge Roy's Scream. Here we go. We're crossing under the bridge. My voice echoes well in this bridge. Okay, here we go. We're headed up there. We're gonna do the back row of Judge Roy's Scream. Here it is. I just got off Judge Roy's Scream. It was a really rough roller coaster. Ugh. Honestly, it was a little bit too rough for my liking, but it had airtime so I can ride it. That was a really rough ride I had on it. It shook me up pretty bad. It was in the back seat. I think the front seat's a little smoother, so if you're sensitive to roughness and you want to ride this ride, definitely do the front ride, but still, it in the front row. It doesn't have great airtime. It's just, I have mixed feelings about this ride. It's horribly rough in the back, though. It's like so bouncy, and like every time I get slammed on my seat, it's not a pleasant experience. Like, I like it, but I also don't like it. Our final ride today will be Shockwave, and then we're gonna head home. Shockwave will be our final ride today. There it is. There it is. Just got off Shockwave. That was an excellent coaster. It had 2 extremely intense vertical loops that will always make me gray out, and did today. There's several great ejector airtime moments, but there's 2 in particular that are incredible. The 2 drops off the turnaround are phenomenal ejector airtime moments in the very back seat. There's also, the first drop's good too, with a good pop of ejector. And there's also some other hills scattered throughout the layout with some good moments of ejector to ejector airtime. Shockwave is an amazing classic. So we are headed home now, but I had a really fun day here. I got to ride pretty much all the major rides except for Batman. I unfortunately missed that one. But I got to ride Mr. Freeze 3 times, twice reverse, once forwards. And I got to ride Time twice, once in front, once in back. It was an awesome day here, and I hope to see y'all again soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay tuned for more videos.